Hi friends, now today I have the honor of introducing to you Dr. Rahul Middha. He is rank 4 in the JIPMER December 2019 exam, which is a great rank in a great institute. Rahul, how are
Yes,
you
sir.
feeling today?
So I'm feeling very excited about this rank. I always wanted a single digit rank, sir.
And before I ask Rahul to discuss the strategy and discuss everything with you, I want to tell you something about him. Now, Rahul is a 3-year student of DAMS from Jaipur, and he had a NEET rank of 7,000 last year. In between, he had those zones that many people would have, that should I take something that I'm getting or should I
Yes,
continue forward. He continued forward and he kept on working hard, and now he's sitting in front of you with a rank of 4, which was unbelievable. I want you to know, so that you have this belief with you. From 7,000, he worked hard. He did not take anything through NEET. He
no, no.
continued forward. Now in December, he's sitting here giving an interview with the rank 4 in the Central Institute, very sought after in India. So Rahul, tell us more about this journey.
Sir, I got a 7,000. I was disheartened by my rank. I always wanted something in under 100 rank. Then I decided I'll not take any branch. I will work hard. I go through the AIMS capsule of eMedico's app. There I watch your strategy about AIMS. When I watched your strategies, I thought it was very easy to do things if you strategize well these things. So I decided I will not take any seat from here. I will work hard and go through it, this journey. Then in AIMS, I got a rank of 102. I was not satisfied. In PGI, I got 35, 2 digits. I was not satisfied. All I always wanted a single digit rank. In JIPMER, then I got this.
Finally,
I
you have a
couldn't.
top 5 rank.
Yes.
Awesome,
I
awesome.
didn't see my result. My friend was going through Instagram and he saw, "Damn, see, your rank is number 4." I was like, I haven't seen result, and they have posted this. So I was very happy. I go through it and check my.
And I want to tell everybody that this is also one of the important messages that we have to take from his journey. That one is that he did not compromise. Other people would
Yes,
have
sir.
decided to compromise. He did not compromise. He continued forward. But the second most important thing is, give more exams. Like when you look at his ranks from AIMS, it was 102, PJ 35. In JIPMER, it is 4. And some children I'm seeing, they don't give JIPMER exam. Some children do not give PGI exam. While you have to give all exams, so that you
Yes, sir.
are opening all these opportunities.
Yes, sir. You
And
never
because of
know
that
what to.
opportunity, he's at rank 4 now.
यस सर यू नेवर नो कि आपका कब मतलब इतना अच्छा रैंक आ सकता है, कभी भी आप सोच भी नहीं सकते. मेरा भी ऐसे था कि मैं जिप पर ना दूं, बट एट द लास्ट मोमेंट आई डिसाइडेड आई विल गो फॉर इट. आई विल प्रूव माई सेल्फ कि आई कैन डू इट.
एक्चुअली क्या, वो एक इनर्शिया की फीलिंग आती है कभी
यस
कभी ना,
सर.
यार ये पीजीआई पता नहीं कैसा पैटर्न होगा, या जिप
यस
क्या
सर.
पूछेंगे, छोड़ते हैं दूसरा देंगे, ऐसा.
यस सर.
And another excuse that I've seen people have is, they say, if I give JIPMER exam, I will waste one day that I can revise for NEET. Do you think that is a good idea, or it is better to give the exam?
Better to give the exam. It is a very bad idea. Days don't matter than any exam. I couldn't believe myself कि मैंने भी ये कर लिया. मैं भी ऐसे पहले सोच रहा था कि जिपमर नहीं दूं, मेरा भी एक दिन वेस्ट होगा, कि मैं कर सकता हूँ. पर लास्ट में मैं गया, मतलब कि एंड आई डिड इट.
And probably that was the best decision that you've
Yes,
taken
yes,
so
sir.
far.
Yes, sir. Best decision of my life, sir.
Yes. So, the big message here is that, do not compromise if you feel you have in it you. Second big message is that please give all the exams that you're eligible for.
Yes, sir.
Because each exam is an opportunity for your future.
Yes, sir.
And Rahul, I would now want to know from you about your DAMS journey. Like, what was your experience with the classroom? You joined us in the DAMS Jaipur Center. How was your
Yes, sir.
experience?
So I joined in the pre-final year. Then I take first, second, or third year classes. The classes were very good, sir. Very good. I always felt excited. I made notes with clear handwriting and use colored pens so that I can revise them. I love to watch my notes again and again so that I can revise them very well. Then in the fourth year, I took my final year subjects. Then I was done with my old strategies. I was all कि हाँ मेरा हो गया है सब. In the what was my mistake in the first pre-final and final year कि मैंने एग्जॉस्ट कर लिया खुद को बहुत ज़्यादा इंटर्न तक आते आते. फिर मेरे साथ एक सेटबैक हुआ कि मुझसे पढ़ा नहीं गया. फिर मेरे 2 to 3 मंथ्स थे कि नीट के एग्ज़ाम से पहले कि मैंने जो अपना वेस्ट कर दिया, जो था कि मेरा कि 7,000 तक रैंक आई, मतलब कि ये कारण रह गया. तो मैं कि ये ज़रूर कहना चाहूँगा कि नेवर एग्जॉस्ट योर सेल्फ. ऑलवेज गिव ब्रेक टू योर माइंड. योर ब्रेन नीड्स रेस्ट.
And I think it's a good idea to have some hobby in between.
Yes, sir. I have always had a hobby. I was overweight of 105 weight. Then I dropped to 65 kgs in the third year. It was a very motivational for me कि आपको हॉबी तो रखनी ही रखनी है साथ में. इट नेवर अफेक्टेड माई स्टडीज एनी हाउ कि हॉबी का मेरा कोई 1 घंटा दे दूंगा तो मेरी को स्टडीज अफेक्ट हो जाएंगी. ऐसा कभी नहीं हुआ कि जब से मैंने उल्टा हॉबी रखी आई परफॉर्म वेरी वेल इन दोज थिंग्स.
And how did you manage that weight loss of 105 to 65? It looks very difficult, and I think a lot of people would draw inspiration from that.
Yes sir.
What was your schedule like at that time?
सर आई ऑलवेज हैड ए स्ट्रेटेजी गिव इट योर और मतलब पुट योर हार्ट इन टू इट. जो भी करना है अपना पूरा दे दो, 100% दे दो. व्हेन आई वाज लूजिंग इट आई गिव इट माई 100%. आई लॉस्ट दैट वेट इन 6 kg 6 months टाइम पीरियड ओनली. आई गिव इट माई 100%. And when I
And you know, I think you that same 100% you gave for this exam, and you are now at rank.
yes sir, yes sir.
Great, Rahul. And any experience with the eMedicos app that we have, and the that AIMS capsule that we discussed right now?
Sir, eMedicos was my savior. I go to the AIMS capsule. I watched your videos about the eMedicos. Go to eMedicos, watch the emergency medicine, AIMS capsule, do previous year questions with video solutions. It was ऑल कि हाँ मुझे ये सब करना है मतलब कि. तो मैं एम्स कैप्सूल में गया. सर हैड स्ट्रेटेजी कि हाउ टू प्रिपेयर फॉर एम्स, व्हाट टॉपिक्स टू रीड, व्हाट नॉट टू रीड, गो फॉर एमरजेंसी मेडिसिन, जेनेटिक्स एंड ऑल दोज थिंग्स. दीज आर मस्ट गो फॉर प्रैक्टिकल थिंग्स ऑल्सो, दे आस्क अ लॉट. तो वहाँ से मैंने स्ट्रेटेजी बना लिया कि ये करना है. तब ये होता चला गया. My subjects were already complete. All I have to do was to revise them in 2 to 3 days and do grand test, learn from the mistakes.
And Rahul, we were discussing about that making notes in the class and making with clear handwriting.
Yes sir.
And like, do you feel that I sometimes see children who are making notes, but they are making very bad handwriting, and they
Yes,
don't
sir.
want to look at it again. Like, what is your suggestion on that?
Make your notes with very very clear writing so that you want to revise them again, you want to look on them again and again. You have to I prepared my notes in the pre-final year, and the same notes I have been carrying through these 3 years, and I can read them very easily. I don't feel.
I have a advice also that suppose your handwriting is not good, you can write each letter separately.
Yes sir.
That also makes easier to read instead of writing in running hand if your handwriting is a typical doctor's handwriting. So it is better to, like, if you attend my classes, my handwriting is not good, but if you notice, I write each letter
Yes,
separate so that the children who are studying in the class are able to understand and write at the same time. And did you also utilize the Facebook group for your doubt solving?
Yes sir, yes sir.
How was your experience with it?
So whenever I get bored, I go to the eMedicos apps or the DAMS Club app on the Facebook. I watch through the all the doubts of the students so that I will fail the same doubt. Everybody feel the same doubts. So I go through the every doubt. Whatever I felt doubted, I asked them. So it was very great, sir. It was very helpful.
Did you also make some notes or that snapshots in your phone, or did you also?
Yes sir,
utilize
sir.
that?
I had a 19 folders in my phone. Each subject containing its important images, important charts, important dosages, everything in my phone, and I had a 20th notebook, again with the 19 folders notebook, each subjects containing its important.
And I think that is a very good point, and I've seen some other toppers also mentioning this. So I would like to add here, and I ask Rahul also to elaborate that when you are on the Facebook group, or when you are on the some MCQ you're doing, and on the Google you see some image and you feel that you want to see it again, it's a good idea to take a snapshot.
Yes sir.
And put it in that respective folder. To organize it is very important, otherwise
Yes,
there is no use error, it will become random. And if you notice, he made 19 folders because you have 19 subjects, so that when he's revising anatomy from the class notes, he also has a phone folder to just
Yes,
flip
sir.
through. And sometimes when you are busy or something, you're not in a mood to read,
Yes,
you can
sir.
look through them.
Yes sir.
Can you help us with more, like, because I think that is a very good strategy. With everybody has a phone in hand right now, so
yes,
why
sir.
not utilize it? Like, what is your idea?
सर आई यूज़ टू स्टडी माई जैसे कि मैंने स्टार्ट किया सब्जेक्ट को पढ़ना स्टार्ट किया मैंने, जैसे भी मुझे कोई इंपॉर्टेंट लिस्ट लगी कि दीज आर द न्यूरल क्रैश सेल डेरिवेटिव्स, आई यूज़ टू टेक ए पिक्चर ऑफ इट एंड सेव इट टू माई फोन, सो दैट व्हेन आई एवर वांट टू नॉट फीलिंग कि मुझे अभी पढ़ाई नहीं हो रही है मुझसे, देन आई गो टू दैट फोल्डर, आई यूज़ टू वॉच देम, so that there are high yielding things ki these are asked many a times, सेकंड थिंग कि जो मेरी मिस्टेक्स होती थी ग्रैंड टेस्ट में, मैंने ग्रैंड टेस्ट किया, जो भी मेरी मिस्टेक्स हुई उनका स्क्रीनशॉट लिया, उनको उनके रिस्पेक्टिव फोल्डर्स में डाल दिया, मतलब कि सेकंड थिंग सर ये किया। थर्ड थिंग था कि आई यूज टू मेक फ्लैश कार्ड्स, small flash cards कि these are the important things, these are the half lives of these isotopes, like these are the dosages, I have dosages, जितनी भी dosages हैं अपने 19 subjects की, I have in one, मतलब one place.
So, what was your strategy for the last day? On the last day before the exam, would you, look at those volatile lists
Yes, sir.
every exam before that?
Yes, sir. I made another 20th folder था मेरा, one day before exam, और volatile things. When I used to go through those folders, 19 folders, what I think कि ये मेरा थोड़ा भूल सकता हूँ मैं, तो उसको shift करके copy to one day before exam, volatile topics like that.
I think, everybody can learn from him is the art of being organized. He started his journey in third MBBS in the 6th semester with DAMS. And at that time, he thought that, when I'm attending classes, I should make notes.
Yes,
but his idea was those notes should be clear,
बिल्कुल.
legible, and he should feel like going to them again and again. So he never hurried on to making those. He made them quality notes.
Quality
Understanding
notes,
in the
yes,
class
sir.
and writing what the teachers are explaining so that he can go through them again. Second thing is that he organized everything on his phone also. And third is he even made a plan that what will I do on the last day.
Yes, sir.
And so that planning has contributed to because to get into single digit ranks in these highly competitive exams requires both hard work and strategy also. If you're working hard but you're random, the output will reduce and you will add some zeros to your rank, which he has removed every zero after his rank now.
Yes, sir.
Which is a great performance and a massive improvement that he has done. In between, I also want to know from you that in between there must have been zones of disbelief. Like, when suppose, you got a 7,000 rank and you decided that, I want to do better than this, I want to study more. But was it always on a positive note or in between you was on like, nahi ho payega?
सर बहुत बार ऐसा हुआ था कि मुझे फील होता था कि मैं ये नहीं कर पाऊंगा. देन आई यूज टू गिव ए ग्रैंड टेस्ट, देन आई सी ए गुड रैंक, देन आई अगेन फील मोटिवेटेड. आई यूज टू गिव ग्रैंड टेस्ट व्हेन आई फील डीमोटिवेटेड, सो दैट आई सी ए रैंक कि हाँ नहीं मैं कर सकता हूँ ये, देन आई जंप फ्रॉम कि हाँ ये मैं कर सकता हूँ.
Did you utilize the grand test to titrate your preparation or did you give the CBTs that we do on the computer center?
Yes, sir.
So
Sir,
what were your ranks? What were your approximate ranks in them so that other people can get an idea that how you were improving?
Sir, earlier I used to get a 3-digit rank, rank like 500, 400. I always kept on improving 500, 400, 100. Then I suddenly got a rank of 9. I believe that now I can do it. Yeah. Now I can do it.
So I think that is again a very important thing that whenever you are repeating, and you understand like he was repeating after a rank of 7,000, you have to get your self-belief back so that you can prepare. You have to kill all the doubts that you have about yourself. So you have to accumulate some victories. And the easiest way to accumulate victory is give your grand test, give your test, and try getting a single digit rank in one of the tests. That will give you a massive confidence, which will be even bigger than whatever your teachers, anybody will tell you. You cannot get confidence till the time you feel that you can do it. And that I think rank of 9 in that grand test motivated you that okay,
no, I can get it his single digit rank.
I think what he has told is like if anybody is hearing him right now and is repeating in the coming year or no, this is the way to go forward. Don't compromise, be organized, multiple revisions, and second is know what you will do in the last month, know what you will do in the last
strategize yourself.
Strategy. It's brilliant, Rahul. It's such a pleasure to know your ideas. I think they are very, very high yield for the listeners. Rahul, I also want to know from you how many revisions were you able to manage this year before the November-December exams?
Sir, I always kept 2 to 3 hours for revision every day from the beginning. From the July, I always wanted कि I revise तो मुझे करना ही है, daily ही करना है मुझे revise. So that by the end of AIMS, I got 2 to 3 revisions. I completed 2 to 3 revisions, sir.
And I think it is ideal also for any exam to do well in any exam. It is a good idea to do 2 to 3 revisions. Because if otherwise you'll tend to forget or you will have that tentativeness to yourself. And I want to know specifically for JIPMER exam, how many did you attempt in JIPMER exam?
I attempted 240 questions, around 240 questions.
Was that a plan, or you saw the paper and decided to?
No, sir. I always work on your principle. Go aggressive or go don't go. Go aggressive. I always wanted कि मुझे aggressive ही करना है तो लानी है तो single digit ही लानी है, नहीं तो उसके अलावा भी कोई मतलब नहीं है. So I was very aggressive कि हाँ मुझे कि बस I leave at most 10 ही छोड़ूंगा, उससे ज़्यादा नहीं छोड़ूंगा मतलब.
And I think it's an important thing to understand is that when you are in a zone of top 100, out of those top 100, people with positive mindset tend to get into top 50, top 10, top 5. People with a negative mindset in top 100 will be at 80, 90. So, if you're 80, 90, like suppose he had a rank of 102 in names.
Yes, sir.
But he was not happy because at 102, Delhi.
Sir, I always wanted a single digit rank.
Yes. So this time he had gone.
So I
totally
pushed through, and finally got the rank.
In the JIPMER exam, what was your score later on when the score list was released?
So it was 638 out of 1000.
Okay. And you attempted 240.
Yes, sir.
Great. And I also want to know any topics that you would suggest to a future JIPMER aspirant?
Yes, sir. So that's some monoclonal antibodies, pharmacology, infective antibiotics were too much asked. Go through it. And it is all about your notes. If you know your notes well, you can crack any exam. You revise 2 to 3 times, do previous year papers given on the eMedicos apps. They were very helpful. They were really helpful. Go through them twice or thrice. Go through those papers. It is very easy to go through, scroll them. When I was in my train, I used to go through the JIPMER paper and previous 2 year papers. I go through them easily.
And like what role or what percentage you would attribute to those the pre-final, final years and the early years that you spent with us and you made notes? What percentage would you attribute to them? Your success. Like do you feel that they were important, or would you advise others to do the same?
Sir, I learned every concept from DAMS, every single concept from the DAMS regular classes, otherwise video solutions of the grand test, video solutions. I love watching video solutions. I want to know what is the approach to questions, how to approach the questions. So I made my every concept from the DAMS.
And one thing that I want to tell everybody on this platform is that whenever you do a grand test, after the grand test, it is a very good idea to look at the video solutions, because you will get how to approach the question. If in shortage of time, at least look at the videos of your your bottom 4 subjects, because sometimes if you notice, if you are weak in some subject, that subject needs work, so you should listen to the teachers. It will help you.
Yes, sir. Mine was PSM.
But PSM is very important subject.
Yes, sir. I knew it. PSM was very important, so I go through video solutions many a times.
And I also want to know from you, like your mindset. There are some things that you have which are unique. Like you had that weight problem and you battled through it.
Yes, sir.
In 3 years. Then you started very well. You were doing in foundation course very well. In internship you had some issue when you could not continue.
Yes, sir.
And your rank dipped. Then you again came back. So if I describe him in one word, he's a fighter.
Yes.
And he doesn't give up. So Rahul, how what is the mindset that Rahul has that gets him a rank 4, and what kind of advice you would want to give to other people?
I always wanted कि मैं मतलब कि अच्छा ही परफॉर्म करना था लाइफ में. मुझे ऐसा डाउन ट्रोडन कभी फील करना ही नहीं था. आई ऑलवेज वांटेड कि मैं अच्छा ही परफॉर्म करूँ. आई ऑलवेज वांटेड टू बी ए टॉपर, बट आई कुडंट गेट इन द नीट ईयर. आई वाज वेरी डिसहार्टन्ड कि मेरे से नहीं हो पाया ये. यही मेरा सबसे बड़ा मोटिवेशन था कि ये मेरा अटैम्प्ट है. मैं लास्ट ईयर नहीं कर पाया. मैंने इतना फार आ चुका था कि अब मेरे पीछे हटने का मुझे नहीं था. कि मैंने अपने MBBS के 4 years इसको दिए हैं, तो मुझे था कि अब मुझे कुछ करके ही दिखाना है. तो देन आफ्टर आई
And there's a line that I keep repeating, that कुछ करना है यार.
Yes, कुछ करना है बस. There was always feeling कि कुछ करना है, कुछ करना है, बस कुछ करना है.
तो फिर मतलब we can't let the obstacles in our life come on the way. And and he always had this hobby of playing tennis, or that physical
going
gymming.
to gymming.
And that is all very important. I think I want to tell to all youngsters right now that suppose you're only studying in your room there will be tiredness, but all that tiredness will be mental, not physical. You have to add that physical activity into it so that you balance it out and you feel good about yourself.
Yes, sir. I used to divide my day into two halves. One half I used to study, then I go to gym for 1 hour. I killed all my mental tension. Then I come back again with the mindset, go for through it. This was my whole journey for the last 6 months.
Rahul, any particular teachers who come to your mind today that you have been in 3 years in DAMS classes?
Sir, I've always been a fan of you. I love your aggressive approach. Dipti ma'am, Sachin Arora sir. The all teachers were very, very, very good actually. I made concepts I made every concept clear with them.
Do you think that that entire the classroom teaching approach, which is the traditional way of studying in India, and do you think that has the maximum value in a competitive exam? Like because when you're sitting alone, you tend to go into that negative loop. When you're sitting in a classroom, there is a positive force, teacher, the surrounding people that helps.
सर यही होता है जैसे वीडियो देखने बैठे आपने घंटा पर देखा यू हैव योर फोन योर टैबलेट यू विल गो टू यूट्यूब यू विल गो समवेयर यू विल गो व्हेन यू आर द क्लासरूम यू हैव 3 days you will complete that topic that subject in 3 days only but when watching your phone it may takes you week 2 weeks 3 weeks you get distracted a lot using your phone so I feel classroom coaching is the best.
And I totally believe that that when we teach in a classroom, like if I think of myself also, when I'm teaching as a teacher in a classroom, the energy that I feel
Yes sir.
is different, and I deliver more, because when you look at children, you look at their eyes, they want to study, you want to teach.
सर हम भी ये सेम ही फील करते हैं हम भी जब देखते हैं कि सर टीचर्स आर वेरी एंथुसियास्टिक टीचर्स आर वेरी फुल ऑफ एनर्जी वी फील द सेम एनर्जी that energy is channelized to ourselves also.
Rahul, it has been a pleasure talking to you. I want to know, and all the listeners also want to know, that what branch are you looking forward to take now?
Sir, medicine.
He wants to take medicine, and I'm sure he will get medicine at this rank. He has
Yes, sir.
all the choices to him. He can pick up anything he wants, and all this is possible because he did not compromise after a
Yes,
rank of around 7,000 in NEET exam. He did not compromise. He wanted to do better than this. He told himself that this is not the true me. He continued forward.
Yes, sir.
There were ups and downs. He
Many
continued
ups and
forward. He continued forward. He had a AIMS rank of 102. Continued forward. And this is the message that I want everybody to take from this interview. You have to keep holding on. There will be one exam where you will strike gold, where you will hit it. And this is my message to all other, many of the students who are appearing for the NEET exam who have not done well so far. Don't worry, it could be your exam. Okay? Just we keep saying this in all DAMS classes also nowadays. Apna time aayega.
Yes sir, apna time aayega.
So I'm so happy to hear from him. He's such a sweet child, and he's been with us for 3 years. I've seen him in the Jaipur classes, and now he has grown up and he has learned the art of handling those downfalls and all that. Any final words for the people who have who are not done so well, or people who have dropped sometime? Any messages for them?
I'll summarize in a single line: put your heart and soul into it. It will be worth it. Your hard work will surely pay you off. Put your heart into it, and it will be very easy. If you put your heart into it, you will not feel like studying. You will not feel like disheartened and any time of your preparation. Just put your heart into it. It will be for you.
On this note, I congratulate Dr. Rahul Middha again on this exemplary performance of rank 4 in the JIPMER exam. Heartiest congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
I'm so proud of you. Congratulations. God bless.
Thank you, sir.